Hello internet, I basically just got home, but I need to make this video quickly so I can be one of the first people to make reviews. Alright, Deadpool and Wolverine, let's talk about it. I'll try and be as spoiler free as possible, but yeah, you know, I can do this review spoiler free. Alright, so from straight from the start, I'm trying to do this video all in one take. The film's great. The way it does its characters, the way it tells its story. There's never a moment where it felt slow. The pacing was on point the entire time. The characters were managed amazingly. We didn't ruin Wolverine's legacy, even though I really thought they would. The sound, just all the characters had their moments, and they knew when a character needed to no longer be on screen. Some characters were surprises, some characters weren't. Going off the topic of cameos, which I didn't actually start the topic, but let's talk about it. Yeah, there's a lot of cameos, but the cameos didn't feel like sort of cameos. Each cameo served a purpose, and I'm surprised they didn't get leaked. Each cameo had a reason for being there. A character had a story why they were there, even though if a character appeared, that character had a reason to appear, and they'd then basically end when that was over and their story had been told. For a lot of these characters, it was at the end of the film. The soundtrack to this film, this is a film that is made by the soundtrack. There's some films where if you change the soundtrack and just put any generic song in, it wouldn't really change anything, but this film relies on the soundtrack so much to the point where without the soundtrack, it's not the same film. You've got songs like Bye 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 from NSYNC, you have the one that I want from Greece. This is The Greatest Show from The Greatest Showman, a song that is sung by Hugh Jackman, makes a brief appearance. Not as long as I would have liked it to be there, but it was there. This film was amazing, and anyone who says it isn't is simply just wrong, because the fact is, this film, they even poke fun at the multiverse. So this is the film that's probably going to save the MCU. I don't think it needs saving. I think the MCU is doing fine as it is. Obviously it's not been great, but since Endgame it's kind of hard to be great. Or at least to that point. But I think this film is, I'd consider it better than Guardians Volume 3. And when that came out, I'd consider that the best Guardians film. I need to rewatch all the MCU versions. No, not just for best Guardian film, best MCU film. But this film, if you watched, there's some films I hadn't watched pre-MCU that I'd say I probably should watch now. But I watched all the X-Men, Wolverine and Deadpool films a few weeks ago. And I think that just made this whole experience a lot better. So if you stay to the credits, I'm not going to tease it, but there's a surprise for you. And this whole film, there was a lot of facial expressions coming from me. There was happy moments, sad moments, moments where I was simply just surprised because it didn't make any sense to me what was going on. I loved this film, so really, I'd say this is a 5-star film. I need to release this video quickly just so I can be one of the first people to make a review. So yeah, good day. Bye.